Welcome to the home of the Purdue Boilermakers. The Boilermakers will kick it away to start us off. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Fresno State's offense will go on the attack first. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
Off the play fake on first down. Finds space on the right. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The give on the option. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Now the play fake. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Back to throw, it's Warner. Unloads to the wideout. Snagged in the middle, it's Freeman. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. Those two failed to make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Fresno State lines up with a first and goal. Working that left side now. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. They'll try the run. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. Third and goal is where offensive coordinators earn their keep. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Fresno State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a nice job by the offense. First drive of the game, they matriculated down the field, put themselves in a goal-to-go situation on third down. It's not going to be easy throwing it, but they win the matchup, accurate throw, and they get paid.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So the Purdue Boilermakers offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, they've got a running back that they'd love to feature in this if he is able to answer the challenge.
Yeah, and listen, this guy might not be a Heisman finalist, but he can break off long runs. And this defense, David, they better be ready. They better pack a lunch, show up today, and try to get hats to the football. Because if you come out here with your B game, he can run all over you.
And it's important for this offense, too, because they need to have balance on offense. They need the ground game to get going. He's capable. He's shown flashes. We just want to see it consistently.
Off play action on first down. Oh, they're after him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
Well, this guy's become a bit of a problem for opposing offenses. In their last game, he had 2 sacks, and he's dominating again, getting his first sack in this game now. He right now is wrecking people's game plans, and this offense better find out how to slow him down.
The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. The play-action fake. Hauls it in. Snowed under by the defense. Up-tempo for the offense. On 3rd and short, just trying to get enough for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Boilermakers moving quickly to the line.
Well, you got to be able to turn the page quickly on defense. Just gave up a first down on the ground, but here comes tempo. You've got to get lined up.
And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. That's caught. It's Jackson. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Can't make the connection, and the defense gets a 4th down stop. They go to the draw. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Under fire. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover. Great place to start for this offense. The give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you got to be prepared.
And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. They couldn't connect on 2nd down. Now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. That's caught. It's Jackson. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22.
And I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a 1st down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Boilermakers! The offense cashing it in on that drive.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by 7 over the Red Hawks of Miami. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Off the bootleg. Wants to throw it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Looking to throw, it's Warner. Throws for the tight end. It's complete. Plenty of room on that play, and they find their way to the 36.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Trying play action. Shoots it to the left. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 21-yard line, a 15-yard pickup, and they are in prime position to get points now. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Finds his back in the middle. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And the Bulldogs are at the line trying to move the sticks on third and short. They'll try to run for it. Gets it inside the 5, and now it'll be first and goal from the 4. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Pulls it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Defense has to be better on the back end. They knew this offense was going to come out, and they were going to challenge them. They were going to try to push the ball vertically down the field. They've now given up 2 touchdown passes in this game. They have got to shore up their play in the back half.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So an 82-yard drive there. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And a short gain here in the first quarter will come to a close. That's the end of the quarter, guys, and Fresno State is on top. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Boilermakers want to move quickly. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They'll run play action. He just missed the target on that one, got to put it on his body. Third down upcoming for the offense after the incomplete pass. To the air, it's Warner. Bringing the heat. It's complete on the right side. They convert on third down as he gets it to the 46-yard line. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. It's a draw. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Just gets rid of it before the heat. It's incomplete, and this ought to be a boost of confidence for this defense, getting a stop against these guys on third down. Punt is on its way. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Wants to go up top on first down. Takes a hit as he fires. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Backed up now, here's second and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jackson.
My old coach said you'll never go broke taking a profit. Take what's there, take the positive yards, and never complain.
On third and short, they'll go to the power running game. He'll have enough for the first down, and they stop him at the 45. Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. What will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. A little screen to the running back. And that first defender was just waving at him after that sweet move. He picked up the first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, that is how you get it done as a defense when you're playing cover one. Like, you got the middle of the field safety, but everybody else is manning up. Nice job running with this guy, seeing the football, breaking on it, making the interception, making the big play for this defense.
Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. To throw, it's Warner. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Fresno State will have to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. And he's got enough for the first down. It'll be at the 35. Wants to throw on first down. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Oh my, circle. Spinderella. Put him in the spin cycle and picked up the first down.
Really nice run there, picking up the first down. Now they're right back up to the line of scrimmage, ready to go again.
With the catch, it's Jackson.
You complete some of these hitch throws early, you're setting up the hitch and go. Later on, you can pump fake that, and then the receiver can pirouette right up the sideline. That might be a home run play for the offense.
To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. 3rd down, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Fires to the big fella. He gets it into plus territory. He's out of bounds at the 48. They'll line up for a 2nd down play. Handoff to the single running back. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Reads it, fires complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. It'll be a draw. Trying to impose their will on the ground as he stopped after a 5-yard pickup to the 33. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Looking to throw, it's Warner. Got his man quickly. He'll come through on 3rd down as he's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23. Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. It's a draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. And he doesn't find much running room, a short gain on the play. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that 1st down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. Absolutely center cut. And now the lead is extended a little further. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Dynamite matchup this week, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Appalachian State is ahead in this one, and we've seen this program pull off some incredible wins over the years, but they're not there yet. They're up by 4 over the Red Hawks of Miami. Any big developments in this one, we've got you covered with the best studio team in the business. Gentlemen?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Grabbed behind the line, it's Moore. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Looking for a man. It's Warner. Fires to the middle. That one never had a chance. Incomplete. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. They'll run it behind the big guys on the left. Makes him talk to the hand. Picks up just a few before he's brought down. Not really willing to take a risk there on 3rd and long. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They kick it away on 4th down. Takes it on the return. Hits it with a stiff arm. And they'll get him down after the return at the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Use the play fake. Now to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. The quick out. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. From the gun on 3rd down. On the run, fires downfield. And he had it for a second, but it just dribbled out of his hands. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. Here's the return. He gets a block. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Looking downfield, it's Warner. Quickly to the tight end. They'll immediately call timeout. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive chunks.
The offense will quickly use a timeout. And the Bulldogs come to the line trying to find a way to convert on 3rd and very short. Pressure coming. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. And here comes the punt team. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines. Not his best work. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big, fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. I imagine we'll see them go right back to work up top after how productive that passing game was in the first half. And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7.
This offense has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. They're already down 2 possessions. You know the pass has to come at some point, but they got to keep him clean. They can't get behind the sticks consistently. They've got to start to narrow this gap.
The Boilermakers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to fire on 2nd down. He just kept going backwards. You have to step up, and they get him for a safety.
You could tell the defense smelled it. They knew exactly where they were on the field, put the pressure on him, got him down in the end zone. Safety, baby.
After giving up the safety, they'll have to kick it away. Creates a little space.
The return brings it out to the 35.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Back to throw, it's Warner. Makes the grab on the left. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense.
Well, it's a nice play design there. You're getting the running back involved in the pass game. Quarterback gives it to him early so he can go to work upfield and get the first down.
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Steps away to find some room.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. And they're running out the kicker to give it a try. 57 yards out, and he powers it through the uprights.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. And the last time they had the ball, they wound up giving up a safety, Jesse.
Yeah, that was ungood the last time they had the ball. So they got to do something here offensively to get into a rhythm, running and throwing the football. Try to find that consistency there.
And try to find something positive with this offense.
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Well, we've seen this offense struggle early in this game, protecting the quarterback. They went in at halftime, thought they'd made the right adjustments, but it's not looking like it right now. They're still having issues keeping this guy standing up straight. Up front, they're just getting beat across the board.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And there's no mystery as to why this team's losing today. They've given up 5 sacks. They cannot keep their quarterback upright. And you just saw another example of it right there. He has never been able to get into rhythm throwing the football.
The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He's got it near midfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker. It's so important to this team.
To the air, it's Warner. Just a short pass to the tight end. Brought down at the 37-yard line, and this defense denies them on third down. Absolutely perfect. And now the lead is even bigger. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Fellas, it's hit triple zeros in a captivating game today in the American. Memphis endured a hostile crowd, and the challenge that always comes with playing away from the Liberty Bowl, and the Tigers came away with the win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Never a dull moment when it comes to the American. Back to you guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20. And the Boilermakers want to crank the tempo.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Boilermakers will punt this one away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. Sets up the screen. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give to the tailback. That is a big win for this defense, as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Bulldogs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Scanning the field, it's Warner. Firing to the right, complete. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. It'll be 3rd and long. Wants to go up top. Looking down the middle. He makes a catch. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Using the quick game. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. So now it's 2nd and long. Off play action. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Fresno State hoping to convert on 4th down. Wide receiver going in motion. With jet sweep pass. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. The offense starts this drive in the shadow of its own end zone. He wants to start this drive with a pass.
I'll tell you what, if I'm this QB, I am ill as a hornet at my offensive line. Are you kidding me? That's the 6th time they've put me on the ground. Dudes, will y'all protect me a little bit better, please?
And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. They go to the ground. And this run won't give them any more room to operate, but at least they avoided the safety. Feels like they're just inches away from their own end zone, and it's 3rd and long. Got room to work. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He's got great speed. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. He leaves it with his back. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Wide receiver comes in motion. Back to the ground with the running back. Breaks into the open. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15. The Bulldogs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give to the back. Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. With the run on 1st and goal. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, looking for the score. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on 3rd down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on 3rd down.
Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. So here comes the field goal unit again. This kicker has already made 3 in this one. It is good. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Makes the grab. It's Jackson. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still trying to find things to build off of for next week. And after an explosive play like that, maybe they can generate just a little bit of momentum and gain a little bit of confidence that they can keep coaching up heading into their next game.
Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers and he couldn't hold on. Gonna look downfield again. The short hands. It's Ross. Nice pickup there. Gets him the 1st down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Boilermakers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Ross. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
This guy's gotten off to a good statistical start, guys. With that last completion, he's already now over 1,000 passing yards on the season. And, man, you
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
The defense has been so dominant up front. You've seen it in these passing situations. That now the 7th sack of the game.
And the Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Right on the money. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Now the play fake. Got his man on the right. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. Fourth down attempt coming. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Behind the chains now on second and long. Back to throw, it's Warner. Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Fresno State will have to punt. They've been busy out there to punt for the fifth time today. He'll field the punt. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs. On first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points. But they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Love the push by the offensive line on that RPO play. Look how they just work the single teams and the double teams. You see linemen chipping off of their guys and climbing into the second level and getting a hat on the linebacker. That's why those types of plays are successful.
He gets across the 20 and finally out of bounds at the 19. They're in the red zone.
Defense just has to do a better job in coverage, guys. They did a great job taking away the quarterback's initial primary target. But then they left that guy completely wide open. Somebody busted on the back end.
The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover. A lot of ball handling goes on in the option, but after you pull it, you got to make sure you take care of it.
Because you're going to be in the teeth of the defense, right, Reese? I mean, if you pull that football, you're still in the center of the field where all those big D linemen and linebackers are living, so you got to be extra careful with your ball security.
Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Dropping back, it's Warner. Works the middle. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, I tell you, man, this guy's been putting on a show all game long. We've seen his decision-making. We've seen his athleticism. Because of him, they've got this huge lead in the fourth quarter. So why stop throwing it? Just keep it going when the going's good.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense.
Yep. Couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them.
Showtime today, baby. Is that it? Bring in the second string. Bring in the second string. Keep going.